All right. We will go on the record in the matters 24 TR 112, 25 CM 30, 25 CM 125, County of Burnett, State of
Right from the start,
Wisconsin.
this case is heating up. Victoria Mott isn't here for just one mistake. She's facing 3 separate harassment injunction violations. That alone tells us we're dealing with a repeat offender, and the stakes are going to be high.
State of Wisconsin versus Victoria Mott. State appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Ms. Mott appears in person with counsel Joel Feliski. Set today in this matter for the sentencing part of this case. We did have Ms. Mott here on August 14th, in which she pled guilty to violating a harassment injunction times 3 counts. We have 2 victim impact statements to hear today. We will move forward and hear those. However, I did just get a recent filing as of today from Ms. Mott in this case. I wanted to ensure that Mr. Schmidt.
This may sound like courtroom housekeeping, but it's actually important. Last-minute filings can frustrate judges because it feels like a delayed tactic. And trust me, annoying a judge before sentencing is never a smart move.
Had an opportunity to review that.
I did.
All right, I did as well. Although it is very difficult, just saying on the record, very difficult to get filings on the day of sentencing, especially when it's multiple pages. It's very hard to find time to read. All right, so Ms. Bauer, we have 2 victim impact statements. One may come at a time and sit at that black desk. You can state your full name for the record or your initials, whatever you prefer. And if you're going to read something, please read it slowly so that my court reporter can take it all down accurately, okay?
Christy Haskins.
Can you please make sure that the microphone comes down to you? Thank you.
Christy Haskins.
Is that even working? Can you hit on the top of the microphone?
It's not working.
Oh, is it working?
No, it's red.
I think red's fine. Just tap on the tap. Tap on the top. Yeah, it is working. So just bring it a little bit closer. You didn't get a new one for there. All right. Okay. You may begin. And it's Christy, Kristy.
Correct.
Thank you.
Your Honor, thank you for allowing me to speak today.
And I'm hearing already that it sounds emotional or like it has emotion. And so I'm going to just let you know if you need time to stop. I'd rather you
Listen
stop.
closely. This isn't just legal language. This is raw pain. The victim is asking for full punishment because every attempt at leniency has failed. Audience, what do you think? Should judges ever show mercy to repeat offenders? Or is max penalty the only fair choice here?
You stop, take a breath, take as long as you need to compose yourself, because again, it gets difficult for my court reporter to understand.
I'm requesting that Victoria Mott gets full punishment for all violations she incurred. It's been proven that Victoria cannot accept any implications as she is not seeing the consequences in her actions. She repeatedly violates the restraining order against her, and yet nothing has deterred her from the fear or constant harassment she has put on this family. While we have been on this constant merry-go-round for the last several years with Victoria, we're hopeful that today, sentencing that Victoria will finally see the hurt she has caused our family. My husband.
This is where the case transforms. It's no longer just about harassment. It's about basic safety and peace of mind. Imagine living in fear that any night your property could be destroyed or worse. That's the core of what the victims are begging the judge to fix.
And myself, along with our entire family, had to deal with her showing up randomly whenever she feels like damaging property, also almost running over my husband on the property. Driving over our septic system, doing donuts in our yard. The constant fear of vandalism, physical violence that she had incurred on me. This is all we've endured is not easy to be explainable. Our family should feel safe in our home. It should not feel that our property can be damaged at any time of the day. Your Honor, we ask for peace. We would like to also request an extension on our restraining order for the maximum allowed or per your discretion. We truly hope that Victoria has time to reflect on what she has damaged, what she has done. We have both, me and my husband, have traveled many times back and forth from here to other properties that we had, leaving work, spending several days at the property on numerous occasions because we did not feel that it would be safe if we were not there, even with the security cameras that we put up. The defendant has proven her inability to acknowledge or to stop showing up. She continues to be there, even after, like, right after we were in court. So I urge you to honestly sentence her to maximum penalty. No one should have to do this. No one should have to live like this. Not for just my sake, my husband's sake, my grandkids, and even my kids that are underage. We can't enjoy the property or properties around the area because of this. How would you like it if you're laying on your couch sleeping in the middle of the night and she drives around your property recklessly, screaming profanity outside the window? This is not one time, this is several times. She has not stopped. And I don't think she will until you honestly make her pay for what she's done. So I thank you for allowing me to.
Thank you, Ms. Haskins. I do have to address one thing. You did ask for an extension of your restraining order. This is not proper venue to ask for that. And plus, they are through 2027, so there's plenty of time to look and assess before you were to ask for something like that. But in the criminal case, I cannot go to the civil matter and adjust. Okay, just letting you know that.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Mr. Haskins?
My name is Jason Haskins, and I am Miss Christy Haskins' husband. A lot of the stuff overlaps. Do you want me to go through it all again?
You may. This is your time to let
Okay,
me know what
okay.
you want me to know.
So basically, starting on July 14th, 23, there was traumatic episodes with Miss Mott, and basically on our property, continually telling me how she's an independent woman, she doesn't need
Just
help.
picture that for a moment. A defendant tearing down a driveway, stopping just 2 feet short of hitting someone. That's not just harassment. That's flirting with deadly consequences. How would you react if this happened on your property?
Need help. Very violent, always violent towards my wife more so than I. Going forward, that's not the property on County Road A. We spent the money on an ADT system with 5 cameras. The cameras seemed to always be in the position that didn't catch her, meaning she would go in the bottom door, the door, slide in a bedroom window, however it may be. And I witnessed it once. It was in the bedroom where she thought my son would be, because I had back surgery, so I was laying on his bed, and I could hear a knock at the window. And my 16-year-old son had just gotten a newer used vehicle. She did not recognize. So she's screaming through the window, "Who's in there? Who's in there?" And my son and I both woke up like, what just happened? Went outside. That is when she was driving erratically up and down the driveway, high rate of speed. Stopped just 2 feet short of hitting me because I was not very bright. I stood right in the driveway with my hands on my hips, like, what are you doing? Didn't even let up till 2 feet and finally stopped. Eyes were wide open. So whatever that indicates, I don't know, but wide open. So that was that instance. Basically, I agree with my wife. I don't feel safe going up there. She has many friends that have come on our property. Matter of fact, I confronted one of them, which JJ Lehman is this gentleman's name, and asked him why he was there. And he explained he was there for Tori. And I said, I don't want you on my property. I think right now you're trespassing. Let's call Burnett County and get them coming. Well. So we got in the argument, and his girlfriend thankfully convinced him to leave. So we didn't have an altercation, but again, another fine instance of something that I own a property and I can't even use my property. My son lives on the property, and whether she shows up whenever, however, it should not happen. We have the restraining order, and I swear to God, it's almost like it's a challenge. She comes there more now. So, and currently now, her stuff's stored at the house, her dog's at the house, and her kids come and stay at the house. Now, I don't understand why. And due to the previous altercation she had with my son, I don't know why you would keep showing up there with all of your stuff. But anyway, that's where we're at with that. I probably, Your Honor, went up there from Hudson, Wisconsin, no less than 2 days a week for almost a year. Just to deter this, didn't stop. As a matter of fact, she bragged to me that she was at the house when I was sleeping there at the house because I was downstairs. So I don't know what it's going to take, whether it's, jail time, whether it's taking care of the damages she's done, however it may be, it needs to happen. Previously in her life, she's gotten out of pretty much everything with a slap on the hand and just don't do it, just don't do it. And I don't think she's learned anything. So
This sentencing isn't just about punishment. It's about restoring peace to a family that has lived in chaos for years. The big question: will the court finally deliver consequences strong enough to stop the cycle, or will this be another slap on the wrist? Stay tuned, because the outcome here sets a tone for every future violation case.